Previously on Broken Gaming Plays Delvebound. The four of you are standing in the Fighters Guild Hall in Anvil, faced by Kalinda, the guildmaster to whom your team has answered for the last little while. You're going to be in Solitude. That's where your boat comes in. From Solitude, you're escorting Lojako to Dawnstar, and from Dawnstar, we have a carriage for you to get to Riften. When you get there, a well-dressed Khajiit man emerges from the tent, and he assesses the camp around him and barks some orders before he looks to you. A discerning, evaluating look crosses his face as he sizes each of you up, his eyes glittering. When last we left you guys, you had been assigned to protect the Khajiit merchant Lojako from Solitude to Dawnstar, after which time you're going to travel from Dawnstar to Riften to begin climbing your mountain of starting the Fighters Guild in Skyrim. So you've arrived safely in Solitude after a safe and reasonably timed boat ride, and you have spent the night in camp. Alexander, in the night, you were visited in a dream. In the dead of the night, you have the faintest visage of your patron Meridia, as you have seen them before, deep in the cavern. Is this the first time that Meridia has communicated with you?
No, it would have been the second time. The first time was when he kind of crashed into a small Meridian shrine in the Jural Mountains, and then that's kind of like what spurred him on and gave him the strength to kill the undead.
Gotcha.
That ruined his family.
So, Meridia appears to you for just a moment, but they seem to be struggling to speak. There are black-green tendrils swirling around them, gripping their powerful wings, with one clamped firmly over their mouth. Every muscle of the Daedra's powerful body strains and struggles against the tentacles tying them to the earth. Finally, after battling mightily, the Daedra hooks a single finger around the tentacle covering their mouth and manages to pull it away. Meridia is only able to gasp out one word to you before the tendril replaces itself over their mouth. Hurt! And then is cut off. And then Meridia is gone, and that's it.
Spooky. I'm back. Can folks hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we can.
Sweet.
Secrets?
Yeah.
Tell us secrets.
Yeah.
We want to know the secrets.
Okay.
Alex robbed all of us blind in our sleep. Our lawful good crusader robbed us in our sleep, and that's what the secret was.
Don't worry, time did not pass at all. In the night. You're frozen in this night forever. Okay. In the morning, activity from Lojako's crew wakes you up. It's clear that the crew has only just started to stir, but they're still a few minutes ahead of you. Lojako is in good spirits today as he approaches your tent. This one came to see if hirelings were ready, yes. The caravan is preparing to leave. Maybe 1 hour, Will hirelings be ready?
Of course, we have quite little to pack up. Be ready to escort you in an hour's time.
Lojako claps his hands together. Good. Lojako is pleased. Breakfast is available. Hirelings eat if hungry, Then the caravan leaves. Lojako skips away, seemingly excited at the prospect of leaving. So if you have any preparations to make or questions to ask about the trip or the job in general, now's the time. Otherwise, we can get going.
What's for breakfast? The cat is not one to miss a free breakfast.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, sure. It is a salmon and leek stew, filled in with ash yams and fuck, I overextended myself there.
No, this rocks. I was impressed for a moment.
Yeah.
I think they got potatoes in Skyrim. There's potatoes in there too.
Wow, potatoes and ash yams. That's a pretty hearty meal.
It's a lot of starch. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a carbo load before you set out.
Before we get up on a hike to Dawnstar. I think Alex would be kind of silent in the morning, and he would kind of just leave the tent, gather his things, leave the tent, and, have his meal as he's kind of mulling over something.
Bren doesn't recognize that Alex wants privacy. And when they get their meal, because Alex is the biggest one, and Bren doesn't eat any plants, will bring their little stew over to Alex, and just look up at him from their teeny tiny little self, just be like, "Do you want my leeks, and the potatoes and the yams and such? I'm gonna just care for the salmon and the stew."
He doesn't respond initially. He's still kind of like looking into his bowl, just kind of like taking a bite every now and then, but it just seems to be off in his own world, just mulling things over.
Unfazed, I just put the food that I don't eat and I put it in his bowl.
Oh.
What? Oh yeah. Thanks.
I'm starting to get on the road, and then I'll walk away.
I just look over at Bren and I shake my head.
A couple of the Khajiit retainers are just kind of eye the exchange warily, and then kind of move off and whisper with each other.
Probably also, don't have to roleplay it at all, but I'm probably desperately trying to talk to anybody, and I will start with the party, and if the party does not want to talk to me, I will
spread
find
out from there.
Anybody else. Just being like, "Oh, nice weather we're having. How do you feel about the trek? Blah, 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 blah." Trying to make polite conversation and not connecting at all that nobody wants to do that.
Okay. Is anybody going to talk to Bren? Also, Bren, did you say last time that you don't eat vegetables or plants?
Yes. Yeah.
I did not remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green pact.
My
Pact.
mistake. My mistake. All right.
No plants, dog. We gotta love Mother Nature.
Anybody else? Anybody going to talk to? But animals is fine.
Yeah, no big deal for the animals.
All right.
Yeah, we can chat the lore later if you're curious.
It's a big thing on my character sheet. Plants are friends, not food.
That's wild.
Plants are off the table. Animals are fine. Other humanoids are also fine.
Yeah, I can eat people.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Good to know. All right. Does anybody talk to Bren?
I'm just observing them the whole time. Just that I tend to keep tabs on them. But no, I'm not interfering with what they're doing.
Bren, you said you would then approach the Khajiit members
Absolutely.
of the. All right.
Yeah, 100%.
So you walk up to the most imposing Khajiit there is in camp. It's this giant, jacked, black and gray Khajiit with a gold ring through his left ear. And he does not notice you at first. He's moving crates into wagons. Or I'm sorry, not wagons, carriages. But he's whistling a tune that I would whistle myself
is
if I
royalty
could
free.
whistle. But
Whistling a royalty-free tune. Yep, there you
whistling a royalty free, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Bren walks right up, still has their little bowl of stew. They haven't finished it yet, and just be like, beautiful morning it is. I love the ring in your ear. Beautiful decoration.
The Khajiit almost trips over you as you say that, having turned at just the moment that you got to speaking range, and at the very last possible second. Actually, give me a is it agility in Delvebound?
Agility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me an agility saving throw.
Okay. I haven't tested my dice today, so I don't know how they're gonna roll.
I've got to pull up that character sheet real quick. Anyway,
But I'm agile. Not that agile. That's a 9.
Oh.
Okay, hold on a second. Damn. Bren, that crate, as he swings around, catches you right in the shoulder. And you are going to take...
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's
Let's
a big,
go, baby.
He's a big dude. He's a big
And I
dude, but
am
it is
not.
It is right, exactly. You're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the crate, and you are gonna go tumbling onto your ass. You have
Spilled
the
my
stew.
stew!
Well, give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Am I good at that? Let's see. Well, I thought I was good at agility, so that didn't really go so well for me. Sleight of hand.
Yes, please.
That will be. So that's
crit.
a natural 2 plus 4 is 6.
Yeah, you do spill your soup. And in fact, it's all over
do
you.
they spill the soup? Yeah.
It's all over you, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you another point of burning damage. Or not burning damage. I guess just like heat, whatever heat damage is.
Soup
get
spilt on skin damage.
Right, you get 1 point of soup
Acid
damage.
Acid, yeah.
1 point of acid damage ongoing. No, I'm just kidding. By
the way, observing all of this, Jernik like gets up out of the stool that he was sitting in just to make sure if anything pops off. Just in case.
The cat is sorry.
The cat is sorry?
No, I'm sorry for interrupting.
Never.
You. Never.
Never.
You're fine.
The cat is observing this and noticing Jernik standing up. Actively does not stand up, but is just kind of like, just like.
In fact, settles further down.
Yeah.
Clock standing up, yeah.
It's just like, all right, okay.
All right, so the giant Khajiit notices you in the dirt and realizing kind of what happened by the slight disturbance to his what he thought was his natural path to the carriage, puts the crate into the carriage and holds out a paw to help you up, Bren. And he says, "My apologies, little one. This one did not see you. Are you hurt?"
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Why would you think I was hurt? Pops my shoulder back into socket. No, I'm fine. It's my mistake, my fault. I didn't. I guess I was in your way. I'm Bren.
I need to bring up Khajiit naming conventions again. So
Go ahead.
It's okay. All NPCs can be Carl.
In fact, I encourage it.
Fuck me.
No, it's like really complicated. That's why I am the cat.
I'm starting a social fuck-ups counter for Bren. So, for this session, we got one.
That's
One so far.
That's one social fuck up token.
All right. And when you punch 10 social fuck-ups, you get a, I don't know, a pity point or something.
A free
I get
roll.
one free good interaction.
Oh, nice. All right. This one's name is Jocaro.
Jacaro, it is a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to be knocked over by you. Lovely day for travel. Do you need any help moving your crates in? If I'm over here already.
This one is fine, but appreciates your offer for assistance. Are you sure your shoulder is all right? You are small, and this one is large.
Totally fine. I've been knocked around far worse.
You do not seem fine. And he is going to reach into his bag and pull out what looks like is like a little what are the fucking like old timey like apothecary bottles?
Vials?
Yeah. He pulls out a pH vial with a green and brown paste in it and dips his finger in, kind of pulls out a scoop and puts it onto your shoulder. Immediately, the pain cools. It does not go away, but the pain cools and you are healed for how much damage did I give you? 4
4.
altogether? All right, you
Yeah.
get 2 back.
Nice. I'll take it.
Dog, we got icy hot in Skyrim right now? That's amazing.
Jocado sure does.
Oh, well, lovely. That's quite kind of ye. Deeply appreciated.
It is this one's role in the party. I am the healer.
Oh, that's delightful. Our healer's that large fellow over there.
Ah,
Points to Alex, who is
I've had
I
to
assume
think.
still staring into nothing.
Just staring into his uneaten soup.
Yeah.
Jokado follows your finger. This one is pleased. It is not all the time that the biggest is also the one who the one who helps with healing. Fuck, lost that one.
Right, yeah. It's a bit of a shock to stereotypes for sure. Well, I will let you get back to what you were doing. I think I've interrupted your morning enough.
This one thanks you, and there are always two sides to a misunderstanding.
Wow.
This one carries blame as well.
He's so cool.
Chikado is my new best friend. Yeah, Bren will awkwardly nod and kind of bow their way out of the situation and just goes over to Jernik and says, do you have any soup left? I spilled all of mine.
I just hand the whole bowl over.
All right, which of you guys ate the soup?
I don't think I did.
I definitely did. I was enjoying it with Khajiit coffee and the morning paper, the morning Times.
Alex would have eaten this soup as well eventually, just kind of slower than usual. He's a big grown boy, so.
All right, Bren, did you eat Jernik's soup, or did you just hold it awkwardly?
No, I eat Jernik soup.
Okay, I need the three of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hell
Sounds
yes.
good.
Too spicy.
See, Jernik, I saved
Which
you.
one's
saved
Constitution? Because we have. Is
I
it
appreciate
endurance?
Endurance, yeah, sorry.
That is 21.
All right.
16.
I got a 10.
Jesus.
Okay. No, you're all good, except for Alex. A 22 does not hit it actually. So, Alex keels
Sorry,
over
what?
dead. No. The cat. Can you give me a history check real quick?
Yes.
Is it history? Hold on.
It
a
is.
second.
It is
I don't
history.
have-
It's under intelligence. Oh, I'm good at that.
History
I'm
is
good
a
at
check.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to college.
We went to college. 19.
Okay. You taste the faint traces of moon sugar in the stew, which is the
Ooh.
base product for skooma. But it's not enough, and it's not skooma. But there is moon sugar in there.
Okay, and that is what they, just to recap on what moon sugar skooma is, that's what they use to enter spiritual states and try to communicate with the other side stuff, right? For the non-Skyrimers.
That's a kind way of putting it. Skooma is a drug.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very Khajiit way of putting it, you know? So I'm kind of
Yeah.
It's peyote, I think.
oh, sick.
Fantasy peyote.
Gonna have a good morning.
Acid, maybe. Let's dial that back, actually.
I'd be like, oh, this is nice. This is, feeling very homey.
All right. So, unless anybody has anything else they'd like to take care of, the caravan is going to set out.
I think I'm good. I mean, I'm assuming there were just arrows and stuff that if I needed to, I could replenish without
Did you?
raising any suspicions.
Yeah. You go to the quartermaster of the group, and there was a scribe-looking fella walking around when you first approach, and you go talk to that guy, and he gives you your arrows, replenishes your arrows.
Wait. I think I'd probably, tasting the moon sugar, I'd probably try to be like, oh, where can I get a little bit? Not to use and abuse, but it's a harder thing to come by. So, if there's seasoning with it, I wouldn't mind getting some of that seasoning as well.
We're not doing a PSA episode in our second session.
Not to use and abuse, to
I know, I'm
it's
kidding.
taste. It's a taste enhancer. It's like MSG.
Yeah.
Oh, then absolutely.
Jernik, remind me, was it you that found the...
Yep.
Okay.
Jernik found the hatch, and the cat just knows about Khajiit Caravan.
Assume there is one. Don't know where this one is.
Okay, so the cat, no one will tell you where it is, because
I think actively we were like, don't let the cat know. I think I
Yep.
nudged Bren.
Yeah,
And
no
I was
one in the caravan will let you know where the hatch is. And I assume no one in the party will either. But you would imagine that that's where the moon sugar is.
Couldn't do a little persuasion check to the chef. Let's introduce a third character, a third Khajiit character.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. All right, you approach what looks to be the chef.
What do they look like? Do they have a cool little hat?
They are a jacked black and gray Khajiit with a gold ring in their left ear. What's that? It's Jakato?
Oh my gosh, he's everywhere.
They are overworking Jakato out
Yeah,
here.
geez, bro.
Jakato's a one-man caravan here.
My man got 3 jobs.
What does everyone else do?
This one, as the little one would say, is jack of all trades. is Jakato of all trades.
Oh, man.
T-shirt time, baby. All right,
Oh,
you wanna try to persuade Jakato to give you the moon sugar?
Yeah,
Talk it out, baby.
yeah. What does the cat sound like? He's back here. He's relaxed, sensual.
Really?
Incredibly important that the cat is sensual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like in a relaxed way.
Suave.
Suave. Jakato, I couldn't help but notice the just subtle intricacies of your cooking. Was that just a little bit of moon sugar?
Jakato kind of looks surreptitiously to the left and right and says, "This one needs to keep his voice down. But your taste buds are correct. There was a hint of moon sugar in this stew."
I could tell. It's so hard to come by outside of this environment. Would you be able to spare just a little bit so I could punch up other dishes on our travels?
This one would love to help, but the moon sugar is from this one's personal supply. Also, you will not be doing much of the cooking with the caravan, as that is part of my responsibilities.
Well, as much as I hate to think about it, I think there will be a day where we part, Jakato. And then I'll have to go back to cooking for myself. And I would love to have something that would remind me of you.
All right, hit me with that persuasion check.
Come on. It's
Oh.
19.
Okay. Jakato considers for a moment, and then he says to you, "This one is not sure if this is a good idea. This one can show you how to hunt for moon sugar in the wilds of Skyrim to look for the signs. It is very rare. This one is right, but I cannot spare any from the personal supply.
Damn.
This one hopes you understand."
Damn. I'm so small, Jakato. I'm so delicate. So small. These paws, they were not meant for hunting. They were meant for education, learning, art.
This one notices you did not mention cooking in your list of skills either, so I will.
I think the cat knows when he's not getting anywhere. He'll bow very graciously. Well, I look forward to sampling many more of your dishes in the future, Jakato.
This one is happy to share recipes, but this one hopes that the little one understands.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Cat stealing that moon sugar at some point.
I was gonna say, if not around, throw.
God damn.
All right. Does anybody else want to talk to a Khajiit before we get out of the fucking camp?
How many more jobs could he do?
He also is the entirety of the perimeter guard.
It's just 83 homunculi of Jakato.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jakato's actually an 18th level wizard, and he's just running this entire show.
This is all astral projection.
All right. We good? Can we leave?
We're good. I think
Let's
we're
get
good.
going.
All right, so the caravan picks up and begins heading towards the river. You know that the path around, while more straight, I guess, safe for traveling, is going to tack on an extra 2 days to your trip. So you know that Lujaco has chosen to float the carriages across the river. And so that's what you guys are going to be doing. I want everybody to tell me how they plan to handle this crossing.
Poorly.
Trying to think what I can do that I would be good at.
I was just about to say, this thing that you're going to tell me is what you're going to be rolling for. So
yes.
tell me how your particular set of skills helps you.
I think
How wide is this?
Deep enough for like large ships to pass through.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking
geez.
about the river right underneath the Solitude like arch.
Correct.
Like that.
Yeah, the one that
So,
you came
like,
in on,
pretty deep.
that you rolled past the East Empire Trading Company warehouse.
Oh, that we sailed in on like a big boat. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Oh my
does the
God.
caravan need help fording, or I guess crossing the river, or have they just kind of left us to our devices on how we get across with them?
They don't need help. But you know, your man Shikato freely offers help to you if you need it. Quietly, though, this time.
So, okay. I think prior to crossing, I'll help secure cargo, to make sure that, like lash things, tie things down, like that. And then while crossing, I'll be on the ready to catch any people or cargo items that come loose and have a risk of falling into the river.
Okay.
That all seems agility based
Sure.
to me. Yeah.
Sure. Let's do. I guess we'll do sleight of hand again.
That's a better roll. That will be a 21.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll go around the party and get their plan and roll, and then I will tell you what happens. All right.
Yeah.
The cat. How are you planning to get across?
Oh, I lack all skills required for this. So I think I'd be probably trying to schmooze my way in with like Lajaco, or if we have Lajaco and
Jicado.
So I'm probably trying to smooth my way in with like, I'm assuming Lajaco will be being like carried, or like he has probably the nicest way across, least likely to get wet.
No, actually, he's Lajaco is like down and dirty with the caravan.
Well, we're all not, we're not all that nice, good of people. I guess I'm going to look for like the lazies then, because there has to be other Khajiit who are trying to not get wet. So like, I am certainly looking to freeload off of whatever that possibility would be, because I have no physical capability to get across.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's anybody being lazy. Khajiit caravans are not. There's certainly enough people here that there's like many hands make light work kind of a thing, but it is exactly the right amount of people that need to be involved in the caravan. So everybody's doing something. I will say that the people who are guiding the horses are the highest out of the water.
Oh man,
So you could pop a squat up there.
he really resigns himself. Horses, yeah, animals, amongst the animals. And I think just like a grumble, just like, oh, how low I must sink.
You're still above the horses. The horses have to swim.
Yeah, but you know,
It's just reins. Yeah. Yeah, no. Being anywhere near
Sitting
them.
on a horse's head to get across.
I was hoping for more like a pelican situation where, you know, people would four men would carry me.
Yeah, let me reiterate about the caravan. They are traveling in an unsafe and untamed country and are trying not to draw attention to themselves. So there is no situation like that in this caravan.
Can't relate. So I guess then, yeah, I would head over to the horses and I don't know, I'm literally trying to get as far above the water as possible, trust in someone's ability to carry me. So I guess maybe probably have to talk my way over there if we're all trying to roll for it. Talk my way out of helping.
The cat, what is your animal handling?
Oh, that's something I never thought I would have to roll for. Well,
Yeah. How much are
3.
these horses gonna like you?
3.
3?
Okay.
Okay. Animal handling check.
To soothe the horses, to hush the horses. That's 9.
Getting bucked.
Getting tossed.
The horses, when you hop up onto the seat with the driver, kind of panic a little bit and start to get out of the driver's control, and the driver gives you a glare and intimidates you into leaving the seat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more than happy to. I'm sorry, Bev. I told you that I would wait until the end of everybody's rolls to tell you what happens, but
Oh, it is all good. No worries.
I like this scene.
Mhm.
So you are more than welcome, the cat, to like crouch down amongst the cargo, but you are not as high above the water as you would like.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think then I'll do that and try to prioritize not getting smushed by boxes.
Cool. You give me an acrobatics check.
To not get crushed to death by boxes.
You are a cat.
Yeah.
But you have like 6 HP or something?
Something like that. I'm just
I mean, just think what a crate did to Bren's shoulder.
poor
so-
Bren.
A crate backed by a incredibly strong and capable Khajiit,
Who happened to be my best friend.
who happens to be my best friend.
9, if you'd believe it again. 9.
Damn. Okay. It's rough
First
going for
dice.
you, but we'll get to that in a second. Jernik, what are you doing?
Let me go last because I might play off of what's going on with the cat,
Okay.
if
Alex,
you don't mind.
what's your plan?
Noticing that no one else needs any help with like cargo or anything, Alex is just going to swim along next to the carriages, just straight up swimming across the river.
Okay. Give me either what's your endurance score, Alex? Just the
16.
number. Okay. That's fine. Give me an athletics check then.
Okay. 15 plus 6, 21.
You got a +6? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
proficiency
okay.
with athletics plus 4 strength, so
Yeah. No, that
15
okay.
plus 4 plus 2.
He's a beefy boy. All right, Jernik, what are you up to?
First of all, is there something that I can get on top of in one of the crossing carts?
Just the crates.
Okay.
Like the crates. The crates and the driver's seat are the highest points of above the water.
All right. I want to get up on top of one of the crates just to kind of like keep an eye out since we are sort of sitting ducks out here.
Uh-huh.
But I also want to, having watched the cat fumble around in the crates, I sort of want to just grab him by the nape and like put him on my shoulder and tell him that, cat, just help me keep an eye out for anything that might be looking out for us.
I think I
Right.
would be appreciative, but I would not show it because you pick me up by the neck, and that's where my cool cape is, and it must push my cool hat over my eyes. I'd be like, fine.
All right, Jernik, I am going to have you make athletics or acrobatics, whichever one is better for you. Make one of those checks.
All right, let's go athletics.
All right.
That is if it's a proficiency, it's double whatever the thing is, right?
It's +2 to whatever your
+2?
Yeah,
Bonus.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
plus
proficiency
2
bonus.
plus your
All right.
skill.
That's 21.
Cool. Bev, I should have not waited because I forgot what you rolled.
21. I rolled a
cool.
21.
All right. So, long and short of it, everybody is fine. Bren does an excellent job of keeping track of the crates. Alex keeps pace with the carriages effortlessly, and Jernik steadies himself atop the cargo in the carriages with the cat on his shoulder. However, he is not able to grab the cat before the cat is pinned for just a moment between two crates. And I am going to give you 2 points of crushing damage. Crushing? Is that a thing? Bludgeoning,
Yeah.
to be safe. So whatever kind of damage I say there is.
That's right.
Yeah. You're a DM. You can invent damage.
We just did acid damage for soup. We're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys make it across the river, no problemo. You're greeted by a swampy delta on the other side, populated by scraggly grass and bare trees spread far enough to afford you a relatively easy path forward. Scattered amongst the foliage are a few mud crabs minding their own business. I don't think we need to make any checks here. Anybody gonna bother the mud crabs or know anything about mud crabs?
No, that's kind of mean. They're just mud crabs.
All right.
Poking the wildlife when you're out.
Yeah,
I guess just in terms of like location, because obviously our job is to like escort the Jocko. So are we kind of surrounding his like carriage? Are we riding in with him? Are we walking on the side? Like what's
So he kind of
situation-wise?
he kind of left that up to you. He said in his voice when you asked him this question,
Right before
as
we
part
left.
of the prep. Yeah. He said, you're the professionals. This one is fine with whatever you decide.
Okay.
So it is up to you guys how you are guarding the caravan.
All right.
I think I'm going to remain perched.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
All right.
anybody is like perceptive or aware or anything like that, maybe they stay kind of up in the carriage that he's in so they can see further.
Yeah.
I'll be outside of the carriage, sort of walking along with it and keeping
Okay.
pace, but more making sure that nothing is directly in our path, or if someone comes at us, somebody's on the outside ready to defend.
I'll take a secondary like position of height. I've got decent perception up there,
All
and then
right.
spread out just on the crow's nest or whatever.
Plus, it'll keep your paws from getting muddy.
Yeah. Which is disgusting. Which is the worst. This trip keeps getting worse.
Just dragging your cape through swamp mud.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Alex?
oh no, this is expensive clothes.
I think with Jernik and the cat, having a sort of overwatch over the caravan, Alex would be taking point right up front.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. So you guys travel for about 2 hours, and everybody give me a perception check, except for Bren.
22.
That is a 12.
Okay. Jernik.
16.
Okay. Jernik and the cat, you see just a little ways ahead, not super far ahead, but you see in the sparse, scraggly foliage of the landscape in front of you, there is a group of, you'd say bandits, laying in wait for you.
How far ahead, roughly?
About 160 feet, we'll say.
16. Okay. Not enough that if I spoke at a low level, like they already know that we're coming. Like
They'd hear us if we
presumably.
were freaked out.
Yeah.
All right. I whisper to the driver, "Hey, there's somebody ahead. What do you want to do?"
The driver being
How? Because it's the four of us, and then how many are with us?
So there are, oh fuck, how many did I say?
Didn't you say like 85 or something?
That was a joke, but
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I don't know.
that's just
Canon
that's
now.
all of Jokato's astral projections.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I gave a
They are unfortunately our
number.
non-combatants, the astral projections.
Yeah, and in fact, most of the party of Khajiit that are with you are also not combatants either. There are like two people that are like fighters.
Definitely like tracks and makes sense if we were hired as protection, that they wouldn't already have their own protection.
Right.
Yeah.
Jernik, Cat, Bren, we should have the caravan stay here and have us go ahead. It's time for us to earn our keep. Probably better if they stay out of this. We can take care of a couple of bandits by ourselves.
Or we let LeJaco handle it.
God, I don't know if you understand exactly
He's
what...
very capable.
He extremely capable, of course. I'm not sure if you understand why we're being paid.
I don't understand why anyone pays us anything. We're not very good. But I'm not going to turn down money.
And the way we get that money is if we...
By fighting the
ahead.
bandits on the road. Get up on Alex's shoulder.
Yeah, you can sit on my head or my shoulder. And
Oh, head.
Your paws dirty.
Head. Didn't know that was an option.
All right. Disadvantage on any checks involving vision.
I will be your eyes.
Just kidding. All right. So you get closer. I'm sorry. Your plan was to leave the caravan here and move ahead.
Yep. Have them stay back and have the party just address the bandits as we ourselves get closer.
All right.
Maybe they're nice.
Did Jernik get a count on how many there were, or the cat?
Or like, what are they armed with?
Well, so as you approach, the bandits kind of realize that they've been clocked, and 5 bandits armed with.
It's a lot of bandits.
Let me see. They have skivets. I never know how to say this word. Scimitars.
Oh,
They've got
That's it.
curvy swords.
Scimitar. Yeah, it's a scimitar. Probably going to say like skibbity.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that was
No.
going to.
It's like, okay.
There's
It's
There's
that
one-
kind of podcast.
there's a beefier one that looks to be the leader, who has a little bit better leather armor, but there are, I'm sorry, not 5, 7 bandits.
That's...
Oh shit.
Are they human? Goblin?
They are all human.
Trying to.
Actually,
So they jump out. Do they jump out with intent to attack, or is it a
they
slower
just-
approach?
They just
They're
kind of.
camping
I think. Hold on a second.
No. 7 is good. 7's good.
I'm debating if it's worth it to try to just intimidate them and scare them off.
See, if nobody else talks first, Bren is going to talk
No,
first.
I know. That's why I'm trying to figure it
Alex-
out.
Alex would like to talk first. I am just waiting for the description to end, and then he'll say.
Okay, so the bandits kind of creep out of the shrubbery, and they approach you guys. Still not enough. Damn.
It's a meeting of the minds.
Well, as they're approaching, Alex is going to go ahead and call out, "You're in the way of Fighters Guild business. State your intent or leave us be."
The beefy bandit, when he hears Fighters Guild business, laughs out loud.
Oh.
There ain't no Fighters Guild here. Give us your wares and we'll be on our way.
Well, the joke's on you. There is now. And since you're so intent on stealing our wares, I think we know how this is going to go.
All right, fuck it. Let's fight.
Can I before we enter combat? Can I try to fire off a warning shot, like a trick shot, to scare him off?
I mean, go ahead. Give me
Alright.
an intimidation check, I guess.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, probably not great, but +1. I mean, a 19 isn't bad.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's cool. That's really cool. That's really neat.
Yeah. A flash of doubt crosses the beefy bandit's face. But he, instead of backing down, he draws a dagger from a sheath on his lower back.
Oh, he didn't have a scimitar? Because I was going to describe if a 19 would allow it, I was going to...
He also does have a scimitar.
All right, was
He was
wielding
holding the
scimitar?
scimitar already, and in addition to the scimitar, he pulls a dagger out.
All right.
Yeah. Tell me what your trick shot looks like.
All right, so I fire off an arrow and just knock the scimitar clean out of his hand.
I don't know
at
about
the
that.
distance we're at. At a 19, that's not good.
I don't know about that.
All right, through his forearm, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's the question, huh? Are you trying to attack him, or are you trying to spook him?
No, I was trying to intimidate him.
Okay.
Like I was trying to prove that we were
So I can
formidable
you can,
enough to not
you can-
fuck around with.
You can buzz an arrow past him. You can't knock.
Flip off some of the hair.
I want to
his
aim
head.
for the scimitar. So if it doesn't dislodge it, that's fine. But I want to fire a shot off of the scimitar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The arrow clangs off the scimitar's blade on the inside, like the closest to him, and clatters to the ground, and doubt flashes across his face, but resolve quickly replaces it, and he pulls his dagger out of his back pocket, and you are now going to roll initiative!